My fascination with abandoned buildings began when I was kicked out of my home in 2021. I moved in with someone I trusted. It was the first time in my adult life I've been so wrong about a person. Over a year later, I still don't know how to process what happened. That feeling of being as easy to discard as a sofa, put out with the trash, out of sight, out of mind. I usually try to make videos that are useful or entertaining, but I've been alone and scared for over a year, so I'm making this video just for me. In Japanese, the word for an empty or abandoned house is akiya. It's estimated that over 10% of houses in Japan are unoccupied. That's about 8 million homes just sitting there, sagging under the years. In Japan, land is valuable, but buildings depreciate. So when a property is secondhand, it's hard to find somebody who wants it. The cost of repair can be more than the value of the house, and it's not like you'll get any of that investment back by selling it. This abandoned building was on the edge of a man-made pond and had a spectacular view of the mountains, at least from the back. From the front, it had a view of the train tracks. I think I visit abandoned places because I understand what it feels like to be weighed in terms of value and found wanting. There were toilets and a bath at one end of the building for all residents to use. I read an article saying that young people in Japan are starting to want cheaper apartments without baths or showers since they can go to an onsen or a gym. And maybe that's true. Maybe it's just another way to frame the sacrifices we're forced to make due to stagnant wages and inflation as trendy. The apartments here just seemed dark and lonely. Maybe it served a purpose like temporary or student housing. Maybe it was just another way to squeeze money out of people who had nowhere else to go. The one apartment I was able to enter had a bottle of alcohol and a pack of cigarettes in the single storage closet. And I think that says plenty about what kind of life can be lived here. Or maybe I'm projecting. Some people like a small space and consider the rest of the city part of their home. I'm not one of them. I need a place that's secure and self-sufficient where I can let down my guard and be myself until I'm able to go outside again. If nothing else, seeing the rusting, rotting remains of people's lives that have been forgotten and accepted as local trash kind of nails home the fact that absolutely nothing in our lives is secure. There's nothing we can have that can't be lost or discarded without cause, without justice, without care. I always thank these buildings for letting me visit. They feel lonely. Buildings are meant to be inhabited. Seeing them empty just feels wrong. This apartment building can only help for demolition, I think. But it's probably a long time coming. Who knows how long it'll be expected to hold up its own weight before it collapses. At least then someone will have to take notice of it again, you know? To this apartment building, I say, you're falling apart, but you were a home once. You were many homes. I hope you enjoy your retirement watching the ducks. Thank you for letting me visit. And to the viewer, thank you for coming along and listening. Maybe we'll explore another abandoned building again soon. But until next time.